Hello everybody and welcome back to WanderStop. So last time we went through a little transition and it looks like everything has gotten a lot more grey and depressing and windy and stuff like that. We had a bunch of realization that happened to our main character here. That she might have done something that she utterly regretted. So yeah, let's see where today's episode will take us. Hello, miss. Have you made you a cup of tea? Won't you have a sip? Here, I'm hoping it helps. How are you feeling? Any better than before? I'm trying to, but... Oh god, why? Why would I can't. Miss Alta, it sounds like trying to describe it is perhaps not the best thing for you now. Please simply take a bit of time to rest and have some tea. Just to be letting yourself return to neutral, yes, that is all. I am wishing you very well, as always. Okay, let's go have ourselves a cup of tea and think about this.
I'm awful. I'm not a good person. I was doing so good. Everything was so good. And then oh my god, I'm pathetic. I had everything. And I threw all of it away. All I had to do... She was right there. The one person who could help me. She was right there and I just... like I was an animal. I don't know. I don't know what I deserve anymore. Maybe I'm nothing. Yeah. Nothing. I'll never deserve anything good like that. Ever again.
That's a bit harsh. I mean, everybody's done things that they regret, but that shouldn't mean that they should be, shouldn't have a chance to redeem themselves. At least in my opinion. These are all different, the same one? Yeah, they're all weeds. Interesting. So there's literally just all the same ones. Or what? It wasn't even anything. Interesting. Wow, we only get the weed one in this one? So we can literally only deal with weeds right now. Because, yeah, everything is just overgrowing. Holy heck. Yeah, I think this is a representation of her psyche, not a representation of... like, basically it's like her mental state. I don't know about all the people that we've met then, if they are, like, part of her, or... if they are actual genuine people in the world, or if they're just like small extensions of her. I'm not sure. It's interesting at least. Wow, this is growing so fast. Holy hell. Fairly sure it's like a metaphor of her mind struggling to deal with what's going on. Oh, what's that? There's a person over there. Okay. Ahoy there. Well now, isn't this a welcoming sight? Some kind of shop you got here. Sure looks like that way. Tea. Serve tea. A tea shop? Well, ain't that just a blessing? I'll surely have a cup, yeah. Yeah, cup of tea. It's a shop. Well, are you okay, friend? Yet seem a little, off. Yeah, you know, just... Tell you what, don't you worry about me. All's good. I'll just be around you. Just be right over there. Yep. Okay. Is there any more? No, Boro still doesn't really want to talk to us. So I'm guessing we just have to keep cutting here and something will happen. We've only gotten like one weed. Things are just growing. Yeah, things are just growing so fast. Alright, we'll try and see if we can get most of it away. There, that's that out of the way. Let's try over here and get this down. Yeah, we don't even have the watering can or anything. Okay. What do you want? Oh. We'll, Oro, that guy is sitting on the cloud. He's already gone totally silent. Really? But he's only arrived just a moment ago. He is saying nothing at all. How very fascinating. Miss Alta, this is quite unusual. Up until now, our customers have only gone silent after a long period. Oro was wondering if it was something to do with the shop itself. But now I'm having a new hypothesis to what is happening. Please, won't you join me at the shrine under the willow tree? I'll tell you more. Holy heck, just look at them. There's so many weeds. Wow. Here is what Boro is thinking. This forest has a mind of its own. Surely you have noticed. Indeed, I'm learning more about it all the time. The forest responds and reacts. It can create and it can destroy. All of this the forest can do only because of the people who are inside it. People like me, like our customers, and like you. Miss Alta, the forest is reacting to you. What you're feeling inside, it is informing what we see here in the clearing. And Boro suspects that this silence from our customer, the need to change clearings, something in you is asking for this, though a part of you wished to move on and is requesting a change. In truth, I do not know for sure, but this is being my guess. Tell you what, we will light the shrine once again. Let us simply see what the shrine has in store for us this time, and then we will go from there. One foot in front of the other, yes. There you go. You may now sit in front of the shrine if you care to. Please do not do as you feel, Miss Alta. There is no rush. As always, I'll be here if you are needing anything. Thank you very, very much for your patience. So I don't think there's much we can actually do here. Like, we could cut down a bunch of all these weeds, but there's... look at the rate they're growing. It's like, there's literally nothing here. We don't even have the watering can or anything, and we can't talk to the customer. So yeah, I think we'll just move on. Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Sits down in front of it and let your mind wander. Yes. I don't remember. My name. What am I doing here? It's a blur. It's fog. Please, someone.
Hey, I'm here. I've got you. Do you remember who you are?
You hated me. You want me to suffer.
Hate you? What are you talking about? This is what you asked me to do. He wanted to be amazing. That's what we're doing. Together. We're achieving the impossible. There isn't a person alive who wants you to succeed as much as I do.
I know. I believe you. But you don't let me rest, ever. I need to rest at some point. How about after I have rematched everyone who defeated me? How about after I find and apologize to Master Winters?
No. You have to let go of that. It's in the past. Don't you remember the bigger goal? Undefeated for the rest of your life.
But why can't I just rest first? Then I'll get the bigger goal after that.
Alta, if we stop now, something horrible will happen.
Something horrible? What are you talking about?
It'll tear us both to pieces. It will destroy us. You know this.
No, I don't know. Explain this. That's horrible thing is going to happen if we rest.
Hey, you're going to be okay.
Get away from me. Hello again, miss. How are you doing? Oro, there's this person that I keep seeing. She looks like me and she has my voice and she tells me what to do. She's unrelenting. I can't disobey anything she says. I think I attacked Master Winters because of her. I see. And Miss Alta, where do you think this person comes from? She's not me. I know she looks like me, but we're different. She isn't you? No, she's something else. I would never attack Master Winters, never. I know myself. Someone could be manipulating me, getting me to attack people. That's possible, right? What if the person manipulating me is using a disguise to look like me? That would make sense. there's plenty of explanations. I'm not a bad person. No, it doesn't matter where she came from. All that matters is getting her free of her. Yeah, I have to find a way. I'll fix this. Don't you worry. Miss Alta. Oh gosh. Yeah. What is it? Nothing. Never mind. I will trust your judgment on the matter. This is being your journey, not Boros. Right. Let's just get back to running the shop, okay? I don't want to talk about this anymore. We'll just, you know, grow plants, make tea, and I'll serve it and sweep the leaves.
I'm supposed to rest, right? I'll just relax and rest and chill out and make tea. Focus, Alta. Focus on relaxing. You can do this. And hey, if I can't fight anymore, then I'll just be great at making tea instead. That's fine.
Right, great, good. Let's do it. Here we go. Miss Alta, Boro would like to make you a cup of tea. You've been working quite hard. Why don't you let someone else handle this particular task? Oh, okay, sure. Excellent. I'll be back in a minute. Our grove is looking a lot nicer. Or clearing. So it would basically be like the various seasons, I think. So this, like it started in summer, then we went to fall, then we just had winter, and I would say this is more like spring. We don't have any of our tools or anything like that, but everything definitely looks better. We also clearly have some new plants here. Green seeds, okay, so we got green seeds now as well, interesting. We get our, we get our stuff, so. Go and collect all the tools, and get that. We have a new person. I see you, Boro. I will accept your cup of tea in a moment. Here you are. This particular cup of tea is made with very loving, with painted gourds. Painted gourds tastes like one's favorite type of ice cream. Isn't that wonderful? How does that fruit know what kind of ice cream is your favorite? Who knows? It is a miracle of nature. Anyway, I hope you find the time to simply sit and take care of yourself, Miss Alta. And of course, Boro will be right here if you are needing anything at all. Right, let's go and have a cup of tea and see about what our favorite ice cream is. Let's see. Oh, you're a character. Interesting. Right.
I don't have a lot of overtly pleasant memories with my mother. But there was this one magical afternoon where she brought home ice cream out of the blue. And then the two of us sat in our back porch and ate it together, and chatted, and sat in silence. I can't even explain why, but it was just peaceful and magical. And then, out of nowhere, she says, You know, we're both so lucky that we have your father. I know you don't care for him, but we're so lucky. We? I thought to myself, what was she talking about? She said, I promise with him around, it's going to get better. My mind clamped down on that phrase. It's going to get better. What did she mean? What was going to get better? What was wrong? Did she know something I didn't? I started to feel sick. That night, I couldn't sleep. Vaguely in the back of my throat, it felt as though something was making it harder to breathe.
Alright, let's hear what you have to say. Welcome to WanderStop. This is a tea shop. A tea shop, at last! A welcoming bit of civilization. You can't know the depravity I've been through out there. Best not to discuss it. Please, then, let us get to it. What items are on your menu? You just tell me what you want, and then I'll try and make it. Ah, a shop run in the very classic Ostigarian style. How delightfully quaint. Let's see, what shall I request? I think I am quite partial to lavender at the moment. A cup of lavender tea would be nice. And I do believe it would pair nicely with some ghost fruit. I say, now here's an idea. Are you capable of altering the color of the fruit? You know, my dear, the satisfaction of tea comes from its aesthetic just as much as it tastes. Ghost fruit truly takes on a striking color pattern when altered, don't you agree? Which do you want, the regular ghost fruit or the one with the altered color? Oh, let's go with both. Yes, why not both? It is, shall we? Okay, your order of lavender tea with regular and color-swapped ghost fruit. That's it. Exquisite. I shall be awaiting it eagerly. Okay. I don't even know what a ghost fruit is, but I'm assuming it comes from the green seeds. But let's take a look at the field guide, because it should be listed under there. Yeah, we have green hybrids, so let's see here. Small hybrids we get, that's fine. Large hybrids, so chip, merry plant, vapor weed, okay, that's probably the blue with the green. Paintbrush lotus, okay, tastes like your favorite ice cream, that's the one we just had. So we want to do this one, which is blue and 3 greens, because it gives a hint of lavender. And then we want to have the ghost fruit, which is green and something we don't know. I'm gonna guess yellow. Just because they kind of come in order. But, I don't know. I'm gonna guess yellow, but we will see. We'll see. Right. Now, I am going to need a lot of seeds for this one. And let's just see what we actually have available to us. So we got 10 blue, 6 green, and 2 yellow. Yeah, we're gonna need to make some more. Let's go, let's take a quick trip around and see if we can find any flowers that are available to give us any seeds. And none of these can give seeds. Well, that's neat. The chicken coop changed as well. Or penguin coop, or whatever these things are. I would like to find at least... I don't see the reds, so I don't think we have reds in this instance, but we do have other ones, so... we got the yellow here. There we go. We're starting to get there. How we're looking on seeds now. 10, 10, 10. Alright, so that's enough to duplicate some seeds and to get them going. I think I will do that, and I will see you guys in a little bit. There's no point in you watching me literally just duplicate a bunch of seeds and getting a bunch of seeds done here for the creation of stuff. So I will be right back once I've done this. I will see you in a bit. Alright, and we are back. So, as you can see, I did a little bit of gardening. I figured out all of the various hybrids, what they are. Just quickly go over them. So we have the Wayput wheat, which is green and blues, as I suspected. We have the paintbrush lotus, which is yellow and the greens. Then we have the Great Valley Blue, which is the green and blue, and the Cosmic Prism, which is the yellow and the green. And then the Ghost Rose, which surprisingly was all three greens, but yeah, as you can see, I put up 2 Ghost Roses and I changed the color of one of them as per the request, so let's get that. And let's get one over here. And then she wanted one that tasted of lavender, and I believe that was the... that was the Waypun Sprout that did that. Waypus Weed that wanted that. Which is this one. So, with that out of the way, we should be just about ready to brew some tea. I have gathered some tea leaves, and they are currently in the process of drying, so we are good on that part. But I see we have one already available to us, so we can get that started right now. So let's make a cup of tea, shall we? Alright, let's go with this one, and with this one, and with this one, and finally the tea ball. That is an interesting color of tea. Alright, let's get this going here, and perfect. Now, let's go and serve that to our client. Splendid, thank you. My dear, this is the perfect picture of quality tea preparation. Do you not see how the laying of the ghost fruit color elevates the stature of the tea? Details like this are invaluable. You'll have done a marvelous job. My deepest compliments. It is, of course, appropriate that I compensate you for your work, no? Therefore, I offer you one of my most valuable payment at all, a piece of advice. Oh, goody. Here is my advice that I offer you. Ahem. You should endeavor to slow down so that you notice the beauty of life. And there you have it. Wow, that was fantastically very helpful. Yes, of course. Well, it is just simply facts of the world, quite rudimentary. Now then, I must sit with this tea for a moment to savor its taste, if you will excuse me. Okay, well, let's go try the tea ourselves. I still don't know where the cat is, but I hear it every now and then. But I still haven't found it. I have been looking. let's hear what Alta has to say about this tea.
My mom sent me to summer camp every year as a kid. And I kind of liked it. Felt nice. Being out there. Away from the world. God. So there was this one year where a kid at camp actually died. She got lost on a hike and they never found her. And it was a whole spectacle. But one of the other kids told me that the camp counselors had murdered her. In hindsight, this other kid was clearly just making stuff up. But I took the story very seriously. It's almost like I was so ready to believe it. It just made sense to me. Like something I'd already known for so long. After that, I would size up the camp counselors. Staying closer to the ones I thought I could fight off. Further from the ones who I thought could outrun me.
Alright, now where did you place your cup, lady? Don't know. Oh, hello. Let it go. Drop it. Thank you. I actually have 2 parcels while I was doing all the gardening. These penguins walked up to me with another parcel. So yeah, let's just ship this off. And let's ship this off. And we'll see. That'll probably come back here in a moment with a response. Oh, we have another interesting individual. Jerry. Hello, I'm Jerry. Perhaps you can help me. The meeting will be starting soon, and I am running behind schedule. Therefore, I must go to the boardroom. Where is the boardroom? This is a tea shop. There's no boardroom. I see. So the boardroom is not here. Correct. It is not. I see. Well then, thank you for the information. Do you want tea? No, I do not drink tea, but I will take 1 coffee, thank you. We don't have coffee here, only tea. No, I do not wish for tea. I will have a coffee. Do you not understand what I'm saying? We don't have coffee. Yes, you do not have coffee. However, coffee is what I would like. I mean, you can think whatever you want, I suppose. Yes, I will do so. Whenever I have coffee, I will take it. We have one that's high on caffeine, but I don't remember if it's any of these ones that we already have. This is a palate cleanser with mint. Consume it. Wrong is wrong. Nope. And brings tangy lounger, enhances one's awareness of nature. Completely tasteless. Milk from your child. Your favorite frame of ice cream. The fruits of regret. Eating makes a person more likely to confess their mistakes. Tastes like apricots. Rich and chocolatey. Likes to be said with fruit of the underworld. Used to be the word triangle in the conversation. Okay. Savory fruits often serve parties. Fills one's head with other fabricated names or popular song. Yeah, no. So we don't have that particular fruit currently. I think it was a red one. There's one of the red fruits that was high on caffeine, so I thought that might be what he wanted, but yeah. What does the actual task for him say? Just... Let's go... Requests... Coffee. He wants coffee. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to Boro about it. He might know a thing or two about... Do you see that business-looking guy that showed up? He seems to really want coffee. Is there any way of making coffee here? Yes. From time to time a customer will be asking for coffee. Unfortunately, Boro does not have a good answer. Coffee beans do not grow in the forest. That said, when Boro is throwing many things into the tea machine, the tea turns dark and brown. But it is probably not what the customer is looking for. So no, I don't believe we can make coffee, and Miss Alta, that's okay. In shopkeeping, we cannot always give the customers what they want. We can only be working with the tools we have. It doesn't make you feel like a failure when you can't deliver? Every time I'm unable to complete a task, I just feel so gross. Perhaps once, yes, Boro felt that way, but the years of the tea shop maintenance has worn it down. Do not worry, Miss Alta. You are doing a fine job, I am promising. In fact, if you're feeling upset by the lack of completion, perhaps you could make tea for Boro instead. What do you say? This is not being a request, simply a reminder that I will always accept a fresh cup. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Delightful, thank you so much. Any sort of ingredients will do. Perhaps I can even be offering my thoughts on the kind of tea you've made. Ah, yes. Boro is not very picky when it comes to tea. Well, we have a spare cup in the one we've already made. I might as well just serve that to him. Why, Miss Alta, have you brought Boro a cup of tea? Yes, this is for you. Wonderful. Ah, Miss Alta, this is Waypur tea. I will tell you that it is one of Boro's favorites. Waypur sprouts are grown in great abundance within the heart of the forest. Perhaps you will get to see it someday. I am obviously someone who loves nature very much, yes. This is not a surprise. But Waypur tea is causing me to love nature even more. How is that possible? It's like pouring chocolate syrup into a birthday cake. Pleasure on top of pleasure. Indeed, the trees, already beautiful, now feel even more beautiful. The rocks more rockish. And the water wet, truly wet, incredibly wet. But now look back at the trees again. Don't they look even more beautiful than they did a moment ago? And the water is at least 20% wetter than the first time we looked earlier. And the rocks, they're still just like rock-like majestic. Look at the water again. It's getting more and more wet every time I consider it. But what about the trees? Ah, yes, the trees. How could I have forgotten? Beautiful. What else am I forgetting? A different rock? A different rock? Why, yes, I dare say that's even more like a rock than that first one. Is that possible? Miss Alta, this is what Waypur tea is doing to me. It is a whole thing. Quite fun, but somewhat overwhelming. Perhaps let us not do this again for some time. Okay. So he's basically saying that we can't give him the coffee. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to pick up your cup. Nope. So we have one that's like rich on chocolate that could be used. I mean, that could be kind of considered coffee. It is the Book by Mail Club. Unfortunately, I have to apologize to you. After I sent out the previous book, several readers wrote to me reminding me that Dick Warhard is a character, is an outdated model of masculinity and law enforcement, a product of his time. I recognize that as cultural norms change, it is important to reflect on what our media implies to accept. That is why, this time, I'm sending you an analysis of this Dick Warhard character and franchise to better contextualize the novel against the social circumstances in which they are written. Until next time. Okay. I am going to once again just flip through this, and you can pause the video and read it yourself. All right. Yes, I'll be with you in a second, mister. To the anonymous sender of packages. Hello, this is Mayor Quimson writing. I am following up on a series of cases that Detective Graylin had been assigned to, and I am told were only solved once you sent the exact evidence needed to solve them. After your most recent delivery, concrete evidence that Farmer Little did not tar and feather his own house has been made. The decision to relieve Detective Graylin of his duties and to instead place you in charge of all criminal investigations in our fair city. I realize this may come as a bit of a surprise, but all of us here are more than confident that you will be up for the task. Please take that. You have our full support, and we will be eagerly awaiting your next delivery. Thank you, and continue your tremendous work in the name of justice. Farmer Little asked me to send you something of his award-winning soup as a thank. Okay. To the person who returned this my second lost parcel. This is quite confusing. As you know, you already returned one lost parcel to me containing my sacred cloak. However, your latest package contained another cloak, exactly the same in every way. Where did the second cloak come from? My cloak is the only one of its kind. This is not possible. Where are you finding these packages? Attached is a photo of me attempting to wear both cloaks at once. As you see, it is quite nonsensical. I am coming apart at the seams attempting to wear two cloaks at once. What have you done to me? Sincerely, Oliver the Owlmancer. I see that. Alright, we will go and place that in a moment. We'll have to see what our guy has to say here, what Jerry has to say. Hello. Hang on. Are you the same guy I just talked to? You are mistaken. You are not. You and I have not spoken. You must have spoken to Jerry. I am Larry. Perhaps you can help me. I am in need of the boardroom for the presentation. I am behind schedule. Can you direct me to the boardroom? You guys are both completely off course. You're here. You made it. Welcome. You guys are both completely off course. You guys... Yes, you and Jerry, I assume you're going to the same boardroom. No, you are mistaken. Jerry and I work in completely different departments. Jerry is less consistent in delivering quarterly growth for his department than I am. For that reason, I have been asked to deliver a presentation to the board. In order to prepare for my presentation, I require coffee. We don't have any coffee here, sorry, only tea. I see, however, it is important that I do not deliver my presentation until I have had coffee. Therefore, I will go wait until coffee becomes available. Sure. Strange individual, but okay. Oh yeah, she's got another request. We need to go place our painting of our wonderful owlmancer here. There was a I want a rectangular frame that makes sense. I thought there was a rectangular frame up here. I thought there was one right over there, but I guess not. Well, we have one over here. We can place it in, I guess. There we go. Interesting, I guess. Alright, let's see. We also had a soup trinket we want to place. Looks like our other trinkets disappeared when we skipped time. Nope, there she is. Say, who are these questionable individuals gathering nearby? The ones with the hideous suits? I find their drab appearance quite offensive to my sensibility of this shop. They're here requesting that I make coffee. Coffee? Do they not see that this is a tea shop? How dreadfully arrogant. I make demand for a drink as vulgar as coffee here or to make demands of a drink as vulgar as coffee here of all places. The self-absorbed of these corporate types sickens me dreadfully, I must say. No, I cannot stand to be around them any longer. I must bid you farewell and return to my travels. Take care, my dear. I hope to return one day under less dreary circumstances. Okay. I see there are literally two of them walking around. Interesting. That's her. He's still waiting for coffee. But we don't have coffee, so should we just serve him a cup of tea that we already brewed? And see what he says to that. Like, we can't make coffee, but I mean, try it, see what happens. I already brewed this, so figured might as well give it to him, see what happens. We have another. Okay, another soup person coming in. Let me hear what he has to say. We have Larry, Jerry, and wonder who this one is. Hello. Wait, are you Larry or Jerry? Which one are you? My name is Terry. I would like your assistance. I am looking for the boardroom. Buddy, aren't we all? Perhaps amongst those of us who are looking for the boardroom. Yes, we are all looking for the boardroom. However, it seems this is a drink shop. Therefore, I would like to order most effectively deliver my presentation. I will request a cup of coffee. There's no coffee here. There's only tea. Once I have coffee, I will continue seeking out the boardroom. Okay. You all just want coffee, but we don't have coffee. Let's just deliver this cup of tea to Larry and see what he says about that. Jerry, sorry. You have brought coffee. This, what is this? This is not coffee. This is more like sludge. It is nothing like coffee in any way. It's brown. Yes, you are right. In this way, it is like coffee. In all other ways, it is atrocious. So, is that a no? Please do not make me drink any more of this. I cannot. It is unbearable. Please. Well, was worth a shot. We don't have the the one that's high on caffeine, because that would be the obvious answer to give him. I think we will empty out what little we have left in here and take a look. There we go. And then we might go and... yeah, he's just requesting coffee. That's... I don't know. We might go and make the one that's like chocolate. This one, the Cosmic Prism. Rich and chocolatey, said to be the fruit of the underworld. Compels you to use the word triangle in a conversation. Yeah, I'll see. I'm thinking more of the flavor, because coffee can be somewhat chocolatey flavored. At least, like, dark chocolate can be somewhat coffee flavored. So I'm gonna try that. And this was not this one. It is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Prism pepper. Let's just make a cup of tea using that and see. If we had had the other one that's high on caffeine available to us, I would have made a brew using both of those. But since we only have this one, I'm going to try using this one only and see if that does anything. It probably won't, but you never know. I was a bit stingy on that one. There we go. Alright, let's try this. Where is he? Oh, we also have another one as well. Are they just gonna keep coming? No, that's somebody floating. Okay. Yeah, let's try this one. You have brought coffee. Is this not coffee? If you want to bring me another drink, I would prefer that to be coffee. Okay. Oh, where did the floating individual go? There they are. Alright, interesting character. Whoa, what the hell? Goodness! Hello! 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 Delightful, such delightful, beautiful. We are Zenith. Hello. We have traveled along the infinite path to be here. To be here. We have seen your world. We have loved your world. It is delightful. Delightful. What are you exactly? We are Zenith. Hello. We are born in 4 different realities simultaneously. We've come to think of ourselves as traveler, a seeker, a finder, all of them. We do not know more than that of our origin. We merely exist at this moment in this time, here with you. Hello! All else fades into the fabric of unknown. We see your face. This is not a helpful answer. Confused. It's just, I've never seen anything like you before. And we, in turn, have never seen anything like you. It is joy to discover. Joyful. We are discovered to very much about your planet of existence. Discovering. Look, have you seen them? They are our favorite discoveries yet. Favorite. These men, they're wearing suits. They're conducting business. Suits. This is our favorite discovery by far. Yes. Businessmen, that's the best thing you've seen yet? Yes. Yes. You haven't seen very much, have you? To the contrary, we have seen the vastness of time itself. We have been touched upon consciousness in this all realms. We have spoken to the colors of a dying star. We have lived inside the eyes of an entire species for its entire lifespan. We have spent millennia living within a single moment of radiant joy. And we must say, this, the man of business, it is the one of our favorites. Truly. What exactly do you like about them so much? Are they not inherent delightful? We do not know how to describe them. Delightful. There are so many, yet they seem to be of one mind. We are similar to them in that sense. Very similar. We have been following them from place to place as they move. They search. They search for the boardroom. They seek this. They are called to it. They have been searching for a long time. A very long time. We are delightful by this quest. We hope very much that they succeed. Delightful. Okay, well, would you like some tea? Tea! Tea! We haven't yet encountered tea in this reality. What is it? Describe it. It's hot water with some ingredients in it. Oh, yes, we've heard of this. It's called coffee. Coffee! The men of business have spoken of it fondly many times. A great love. No. Coffee is a different thing. We don't have coffee. Only tea. Intriguing. Intriguing. We must know more. Please, bring us tea, please. Okay, what kind of flavor do you want? I can put any ingredient here into the tea. Any ingredient at all? How fascinating. What flavor do you wish for? Desire? We wish for the flavor of something that has, that is of value. Valuable. Of value. Yes, we wish to know what it is of value in this world for you. You mean like a valuable fruit? It doesn't have to be a fruit. It can be anything at all. Anything. Okay, I'll put something valuable in the tea. Very good. We eagerly await. Eagerly. Okay. That's a strange request. The request keeps getting stranger and stranger. Made with something of valuable can be anything, not just a fruit. Okay. Oh, we have dirty cups. Well, let's see what Boro has to say. Hey, did you see the magical space being that showed up? Their name is Zenith, and they say they came from the Infinite Path. Have you ever heard of that? Goodness me, no, Boro, and have never heard of such a thing. Although over the years I have seen a handful of otherworldly beings make their way to the shop. It is always such a treat when they appear. They are a most fascinating source of knowledge. If you are learning of any extra-dimensional tea recipes from our new friend, please do be letting me know. Okay. Well, let's try this tea ourselves before we, like, toss it out, if we're tossing it out. I don't know if we're tossing it out, but I just want to try it. This is the one that makes us talk about triangles and its taste of chocolate.
There's a move in grappling called the triangle choke. It's a headlock you pull off with your legs, and it's one of the most effective ways of incapacitating a grounded opponent. Early in my fighting career, just as I was starting to feel confident in my abilities, someone used a triangle choke on me in a fight and completely disabled me. I was helpless. I lost the fight. But the weird thing is that even after my opponent released me, I still felt like I was being choked. All that day, the next day, it was like I had a vice on my throat. I tried everything to make it go away. Everything I could think of. Finally, what I did was, before going to bed, I wrote down the exact time the following day when I planned to go to the gym and train. Then, and only after writing this down, then I could breathe. The next night, if I didn't make plans for the subsequent day, the choking came back. So it went every single night, every single day. One after the next, after the next, after the next.
So because she lost there, she got into a routine of doing, having to keep stressing over things. But interesting. I did just notice the time as well. I am all out of time for this one, but I will we'll work on the valuable tea next time, and let's see if we can get some coffee or something. I don't know what we'll do with that one, but we will see. I will briefly end the episode here by stating that I have been Wazka, and you, as always, have been very awesome for listening to me for this long, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a like and a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this content, then be sure to subscribe for more just like it. Until next time, I've been Wazka, and you've been awesome, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.